Good morning, everybody. It's me, Teresa Perrin, and this is my stock market watch list for Friday, November 18th, 2022. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that subscribe button so that you get notified when my daily watch lists come active. And also, guys, please smash that like button because it does help out with the algorithms and gets this information out there. If you stay to the end, I will be showing you the most active tickers today, along with some other extra goodies. All right, guys. Well, for the first day in a few, the futures are green and the market is looking like it wants to go back to the upside. Foot Locker is where we're going to start, ticker FL. They are up $1.63 yesterday, or 5.19%, and already up $6.93, or 20.96%. In pre-market due to their earnings coming out, guys, which clearly looks like they beat expectations. I haven't had a chance to look at the report yet, but I think this speaks for itself, or they said something really good. So keep this on your radar. SOX L. All right. It looks like semiconductors are starting to make a comeback, guys. And SOX L is the semiconductor ETF. If you do not want to, play NVIDIA, AMD, Taiwan Semi, INTC, to name a few, this is something that will get you a roundabout access to all of them in this ETF. So SOXL, if they continue to the upside. Now, if they were to go back to the downside, the other one for the downside is SOXS, SOXS. TME, 10-cent music. All right, guys, this went on an absolute tear yesterday. It was up 13.28%. A lot of the Chinese stocks that didn't have earnings or news have a little slight pullback in pre-market, but I am looking to see if they continue to the upside today. So TME is on my radar. Carvana. All right, guys. Well, this was my play of the week. It's been beat down with the rest of the market. Let me make it perfectly clear in case anybody didn't catch it on one of my Carvana videos. This is not a stock I recommend anybody at this time hold in their portfolio long. This is a stock that you are playing a run in, or a potential run in. Now, if futures stay green like they are this morning, you can see it's up 2.17%. Max pain on this stock is currently at $11 today. So you better believe that market makers are going to attempt to do everything possible to bring it as close to $11 as possible, which is why I would highly recommend keeping it on your radar. Considering we're at $8.49, that would be a significant move to the upside. All right, guys. GOCO is next on my list. Now, I was not aware of this, or of course I would have given you the information. However, GOCO did have a 1-for-15 reverse stock split, and this $8.78 price is just frozen on Robinhood, which is a crappy app, but one that I like to use for these pictures because they're actually probably the best out there and least confusing for this type of video. But as you can see, they have made significant moves to the upside yesterday, which I did call out. And if you watch these videos, congratulations. I hope that you banked on that. Now, it is currently showing somewhere in the $9 to $10 range, bouncing in between there, as high as $10.99, I think I saw this morning. I don't know if that was just a bid or an ask because, guys, it's quite confused with what's going on because of this corporate action. Some platforms you can't even trade on this yet. However, they just reduced their free float from 80 million down to let's say 5.6 to be safe, but it's like somewhere under that, and million shares, which is very, very small. And I do believe, because I've been watching this stock for several months now, waiting for these breakouts, it's been on my radar. I didn't go long in it until after it went above that 42 cents, like I told everybody I was watching, because otherwise your money was just sitting. It was channel bound. But it did. Once it got over 50, I knew it was going to take off. Guys, I think that this could have a significant move. I don't know if you remember a while back, but a lot of these tickers that were shorted, that went to these very small floats, just rocketed on these reverse splits. And this is showing those similar signs. Like yesterday, the day before, it starting to make those significant moves to the upside. Well, guys, this is on my radar. You know, I'm going to prepare myself to get out for either direction it goes. But I think that this could make a very, very big move to the upside today. But just remember, they may try to short it down first. So be on your radar. Oops. All right. I'm going to save that to the end. Meta. META. Meta was beat down these past 2 days, so I'm looking to see it make a recovery and move back to the upside. Oh, and as you can see, it's already up significantly in pre-market, 1.7% or $1.89. DraftKings. All right, DraftKings has news that they're going to be opening sports betting in Maryland, I think starting next week. So that came out in the news feeds this morning. So I am watching DraftKings for a continued move to the upside. They are currently up 4.36% in pre-market. Mullen Automotives. All right, guys. A lot of you know that yesterday I told you I think this is going to make a move based on the technicals. Oh, yeah, it did. But they pulled it right back down, and it did actually have a news catalyst. There is nothing but good news coming out from Mullen, and it's just a matter of time before this rockets. Check out my video if you haven't already. ToughBuilt. All right, guys. ToughBuilt was up to $4 and got pulled back because they announced an offering, a private placement offering. Well, we got news this morning that that private placement offering has closed, so I do expect to see a move back to the upside in this. Lidar. LIDR, AI. All right, guys, this has been on my radar prior to the 2 days that we've just had like a complete, I don't know what you want to call it, market manipulation in some stocks. Well, this being one of them, it was up to over $1 finally, because this has been beat down very hard if you go back and look at the charts. But now that the markets are showing green again, I want to see if this continues its run to the upside. It had a very, very strong run the 2 days prior when we had a green market. So my guess is this is very heavily shorted, and I don't know that for certain. I'd have to look more into it. But something tells me this is going to make a move to the upside, a significant one. TAL. T-A-L. All right, guys, this is another one of my favorites that I have been telling you for a long time on and off. Now that Chinese stocks are hopping again, I would keep a close eye on TAL. At one time, this was trading at $80 per share. Its counterpart EDU underwent a reverse split and actually is doing really good sense. But I do expect that TAL is going to make some pretty big moves if Chinese stocks continue the run that they're having. So this is high on my watch list. As you can see, they're up 8.19% in the past week. Peloton. All right, this is another one that on green days I have noticed just flies, and I mean flies, and I think that this has potential for a massive squeeze to the upside as well. So I'm keeping a close eye on Peloton today if this market remains to the green side. Snap, here's another one that's been beat down hard, but seems to have some really good runs when it goes. It's already up 18 cents or 1.65% in the pre-market. As we hear more about TikTok potentially being banned in the US, I would have Snap on your radar because they will be a direct benefit of that, and I do see them moving up on any news related to that. Microsoft. All right, they have had nothing but amazing bangers all week long. There was some kind of new rules regarding sexual harassment or something like that at the company, which I think might have had something to do with holding it down during the week, but it's up 1.84% in pre-market. And like I said, it's had a lot of massive catalysts this week. I expect to see Microsoft go on a nice run. Polestar New York, PSNY. Guys, they had fantastic earnings. They are producing electric vehicles. This company does not deserve to be trading at $6.22. But again, this is a result of SPACs and the market in general. But it is up 16.26% in the past week. And I would like to see if this has a continuation today. I think it has potential to make some very, very big moves as the market turns around. AVCT. Okay, guys, watch my video on the S3 filing that came out. I repeat, this is not a new offering. There are people spreading FUD out there. This has to do with just registering the warrants that were in the initial offering back in October, guys. Nothing new. This is something that they had to do and was to be expected, but people are spreading FUD. So you may see a dip on AVCT if people actually believe this and sell due to it. Roblox. Roblox is up 2.52% in pre-market. This is one that can move in either direction very quickly, so I would be watching as the market turns green again if this continues to make big moves to the upside. I personally think that this is a very, very cheap price for Roblox. So if you're considering looking for stocks to start dollar cost averaging into, or, to ride the runs, Roblox should be on your list. And Disney. Disney, interestingly enough, was beat down hard the past 2 days, but yesterday kind of struggled to take off when other stocks did. And I'm not quite sure why that is, but it made me pay particular attention to it. So I'm looking to see if it can play a little catch up today, being Friday, and make a nice run for those options. Maybe they were trying to get more people to buy puts. I don't know what the deal was, but something was definitely cooking yesterday. So I'm watching this today, and as you can see, it's already up 78 cents or 0.85% in pre-market. Disney below $100, guys. Come on now. I mean, seriously, some things just are nuts to me. This would be one of them, but keep it on your radar. It's definitely on mine. All right, now, some fun things for today. The top gainers, GOCO. Now, as you can see, $9.30 is more accurate, but guys, it is not up 1,400%. They are not taking into account the reverse stock split into this figure. However, GOCO should definitely be on your list, and this may actually help it to get moving. PXMD is up 33.55% to $2.07 in pre-market. QH, another Chinese name, up 22.11% or $2.03 in pre-market. ISEE up 21.81% or $21 to $21 in pre-market. And STNE, which I believe had earnings yesterday, up 20.77% to $11.92 in pre-market. Now, again, most active, this ABEV keeps being on here. Yeah, guys, it doesn't seem to me like it's doing much movement. So how come this is getting so much volume? Has to make you wonder. I think that might deserve some looking into. BKD, Brookdale Senior Living, again, it is down 5.47%, but it has a lot of volume. Siri, XM, they are down 1.85% to $6.36. If I remember correctly, I heard this name being called out on my scanner yesterday. Not sure if it was going to the up or down side. I didn't look at it, but maybe something's going on there that deserves looking into for a potential long or short. SWN is down 0.30% to 673. But guys, it has a lot of volume, and that's very little to be down. So what's going on there? I'm not quite sure. Again, maybe they have earnings, maybe they have something else, but it's energy, and energy's been down the last couple days. Will it be down again today? I'm not sure. BHC, Bosch Health Companies, they are up 8.46%. That looks like it could be an earnings type play or something announced going on there. So that might also be worth keeping on your radar or keeping or looking to see what's going on. But they're up to $7.56 in pre-market. And guys, this is a market watch. Now, if you go to this map on Webull, you're able to see stocks that are moving. Look at this NTES and BABA. These and Meta, JD, Nvidia, Macy's, GS, Cisco, Walmart, JP Morgan, Microsoft. All of these ones here in green are very positive, okay? Now, the ones in red are negative. Now, Baidu, ATVI, Tesla, ATVI, I believe that Warren Buffett sold out a good chunk of his position in, so that's probably why it's taking a hit right now. Amazon, Target, WB, and Apple all look like they have negative sentiment at the moment, but who knows, as the market turns green, perhaps they will too. And Google is in neutral. So anyways, I love looking at this and thought I would share it with you as an opportunity to see what could be moving today. So looks like your biggest ones would be NTES and BABA. All right, guys, have a fabulous day and best of luck